So this next tip is for the iPad, and this is using something called widgets. So widgets are these little blocks of information that you can add to your home screens. So when you have this home screen full of apps, they don't have to just be apps. You can add other widgets mixed in and out with these. And all I have to do is if I find some empty space and press and hold down where my apps all wiggle, there is now a plus sign in the upper left-hand corner. And when I click on that, there's a whole library of different widgets to choose from that are all based on the apps you have installed. So for example, I have the Canvas Student app installed, and there are a variety of different Canvas widgets that I can go ahead and install. So when it opens, it shows me these little dots underneath. Each one of these is a different widget that I can choose. And I can choose more than one, so I don't have to just pick one. I can add 4 or 5 Canvas widgets if I want. So this is an announcements widget, and if I scroll, there's a larger announcements and an even larger announcement widget. And then if I keep going, I have one for grades. And again, larger grades, 3 different sizes, potentially 4. And if this is the one I want, I tell it to add that widget, and it's going to add that widget just like an app. And I can move these around and put it anywhere I want. So I can put them and rearrange them on my page and organize these. And I can have as many of these as I want as well. So one thing I like to do is I like to have pages of apps like this, but then I'll make a page of nothing but widgets. And so I can have this be all of the widgets that I am commonly using. And so I can go through any of these and I can adjust the settings. So for example, there's a weather widget, which defaults to Cupertino, California, which is where Apple's located. But if I press and hold down, I can tell it to edit that widget, and I can tell it to use whatever location I want it. So maybe I'll have it use my location instead. Something like this is the Files widget. If I press and hold down on the Files widget, I can tell it to edit that widget, and I can choose any location in my Files app that I want to be visible. So right now it defaults to Recents, but I could have it be my Downloads folder, things that have been shared, or simply pick any folder that I have on my device. And these are all jumping off points. So I can simply click on any document that I have here in my Files widget, and it will open that document live. I have a calendar widget here, I have one on battery life, and then a notes widget that just shows me some of my notes. And again, all I have to do is click on one of these things, and it's going to jump right into that message.